Closer. 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 Hit the viewers at home with that there whey protein blend face. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? It's SUPPWARS! Coming to you from MassiveJoes.com.
Nothing to get past Brandon, boy.
I'm here in the filming studio at MJ Fitness headquarters with resident purveyor of the world's finest proteins, Vince.
What's going on?
Vince, we are joined by the people's referee, Brandon.
What's going on?
What's happening there, Brandon? Guys, this SUPPWARS, we are comparing two, we're comparing two whey protein blends.
We are.
But we are taking one of the most popular whey protein blends of all time. And still our most popular in terms of sales by a country mile.
100%.
Whey protein blend, which is of course Rule 1 whey blend, which is the blue whey from Rule 1. Notice the blue whey. And we're putting it up against the newcomer from South Africa, USN, Blue Lab Whey. Vince?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at, Brandon? We're going 3, possibly 4 rounds in this SUPPWARS. We're going ingredients, nutritional breakdown, and macros, because they are proteins, of course.
Yeah.
We're going flavors and taste. We're going value for money. And if we need a 4th and final round, that round is going to be versatility. Brandon, are you ready?
I am.
Vince, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Round 1. Let's go. I feel like the champ should start.
Where do we start?
Well, you start with ingredients, where's the protein coming from, macros and other bits and pieces.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you wanted to break down like size and stuff. I mean, we'll get to that later.
We'll get to that when we talk about price and value for money.
So ingredients in this protein is protein blend. So whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, whey protein hydrolysate. I'm going through the chocolate as well. So some cocoa, natural and artificial flavor, lecithin, inulin, xanthan gum, cellulose gum, salt, sucralose, Reb A stevia extract. That's it.
Macros?
Macros. So we have 140 calories in the chocolate. It's a 34-gram scoop. 2 grams of fat in there. We have 5 grams of carbs and 24 grams of protein.
Very high in carbs, I think.
That's good, man.
I think it'd be high in carbs, I reckon.
I mean, the flavors vary. The chocolate is one of the higher ones, which is why I'm going through it, the chocolate.
Yeah.
The carbs come down, I think, to 3 grams in some of the other flavors. Yeah.
That's it? You got no digestive enzymes? You got no, anything else in there?
Why would I want digestive enzymes in my protein?
Well, you'd want it in a protein blend, Vince, because you've got primarily whey protein concentrate in there.
That's fine.
Not if you've got lactose digestibility issues, it ain't.
Well, those people shouldn't be taking protein. Well, whey protein.
Blue Lab Whey has some digestive enzymes, but before I get there, very similar in terms of the protein blend. However, primarily whey protein isolate, followed by whey protein hydrolysate, followed by whey protein concentrate. So it's almost flipped on the head of Rule 1 whey blend, and that'll be reflected in the macros real quick. But before I get to the macros, also has some inulin, some fiber in there, flavors depending on which flavor, obviously. We've got the gums in there, so similar to Rule 1, just as thickeners and helps with mouthfeel and texture and just makes it nice to drink. Got a little bit of salt in there for flavor, got some sucralose as the sweetener, and then the tolerase, which is a pH stable lactase, which is the digestive enzyme that helps your body break down lactose.
Yes. Why not have protease? It's protein. It's more.
Yeah, but it's the lactose you want, man. What are you talking? You ain't got no digestive enzymes.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with none. If you're going to do one.
In terms of the macros, 128 calories per serving, 1.7 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, so less than half the carbs that you got in the Rule 1 whey blend, which is a function of it being primarily whey protein isolate. 25 grams of protein is correct. Brandon.
There's sugar in that carb, sorry. Just like to...
1.6 grams.
So out of those carbs, you have more sugar than me, though. Seems a bit.
I think clutching the straws there.
Oh, man. No one's arguing over 4 grams of carbs, 3 grams of carbs here. I'm not taking that 1 grain oat out of my bowl.
Well, I think people should argue over the 1 extra gram of protein because that's what we're here for. We're here for protein. You got 24 grams, I got 25 grams. Game over.
Have a 35 gram scoop, heaps good.
Brandon, your thoughts?
Yeah, look, higher protein, lower calories, lower carbs, lower fats. I do like the digestive enzyme addition to a blend, so round 1 goes to USN.
Round 1 goes to the newcomer USN Blue Lab Whey as we head into round 2. Price and value for money, Vince.
Yeah, and I guess this is where we get to the serves. So Rule 1 Whey blend comes in 3 sizes,
Yep.
28 serve, 68 serve, and 136 serve. What are we going to compare on? Because you have small and big tub, 908 gram tubs and
Well,
2.2 kilo?
I've got 26 serve tubs.
Yeah.
And then in my big tubs, there's changes a little bit depending on the flavor, but let me pull up like the chocolate flavor for you.
56,
59.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So 26 and 59, and yours are 28 and 68.
So you're still a fair bit, almost 9 serves down.
Yeah.
So, what, 68? So my 68 serve tub, which is your 2 kilo to 5 pound tub, is $134.95.
I'm at 139.95. What about small tubs?
My small tubs are $69.95.
I'm at 79.95. Fuck.
Big bags?
I don't do them.
Oh, that's a shame.
Brandon.
Rule 1.
Round 2. Price and value for money goes to Rule 1. Round 3. Flavors and taste.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. You want me to start? You want to start?
I'll start. Why not? Let the rookie in. Banana. Caramel chocolate, aka Mars bar inspired. Caramel popcorn, aka one of the best whey flavors ever created. Chocolate. Go straight to the biceps. Strawberry. Vanilla. What are you laughing
That
at?
must be the most intense vanilla I've ever seen.
Very intense vanilla.
Most excited I've ever heard someone.
And Nutella-inspired Whey-tella.
Chuck Hazelnut,
Tell me,
come on.
tell me they didn't get a cease and desist for that name.
Yeah, well, Rule 1 comes in too many flavors we're going to count, so I'm just going to list them off.
Yeah.
Birthday cake, cafe mocha, choc biscuit, Tim Tam, I must say, inspired, choc biscuit, choc fudge, choc hazelnut, aka Whey-tella, choc malt, Milo, choc peanut butter, aka, what's choc peanut butter? Snickers?
Reese's?
Reese's butter.
Reese's.
Snickers is caramel as well.
Yeah.
Cookies and cream, frozen banana, mint choc chip, salted caramel, strawberries and cream, vanilla ice cream.
There's a whole lot going on in there.
And they're all good.
Well, okay. You definitely win on like flavor range. There's more flavors there.
I think there's more they do that we don't actually stock. This is just what we stock.
Yeah, that's right. Well, same with USN as well. They don't bring all of the flavors to Australia. But regardless, what's available in Australia, you definitely have more flavors.
Yeah.
But let's compare like a vanilla to a vanilla. and a chocolate to a chocolate. It goes straight to the biceps.
Is that South African accent?
It was close.
I mean, I think they're pretty comparable, to be honest.
Man, USN flavors are really good.
They are good,
They're
but
really good, Vince.
you only have the one, like, apart from the choc caramel bit different.
Yeah.
Depends what kind of chocolate you like. Some people might not like a plain chocolate.
Yeah.
They got a choc fudge and your plain chocolate are kind of the same. That's what you'd base them on. They're both that kind of
Yeah, it's
fudgy,
the
richer
chocolate.
chocolate.
Yeah.
I have a choc biscuit, which is going to be choc biscuit,
Yeah.
choc hazelnut, which you have as well. Choc malt, more of like your Milo-based chocolate, a bit lighter. So it depends like what kind of chocolates you like. I've got all the variety over
Personal
here.
preference, you reckon?
Yeah.
Brandon, what's your personal preference?
Yeah, man, I'm loving USN's flavors at the moment. I've got the choc caramel, and that's unreal. The Whey-tella is very good as well, but you can't look past the spread that Rule 1 has. I mean, they're salted caramel, they're bananas. I know that USN has both those flavors as well, but they're really good as well. But just the range, I think it's hard to compete with Rule 1's numbers at the moment. So yeah, round 3 goes to Rule 1.
Round 3 goes to Rule 1 Whey Blend. It's 2-1.
It is.
We don't even need a round 4.
We don't.
Do we want to talk about a round 4? Just to add another element for the viewers?
I mean, we can.
Well, let's go. At this point, we will call it because this Sup Wars has been won. 2-1. Rule 1 Whey Blend remains supreme over the USN Blue Lab Whey. But let's talk about versatility as well.
Yeah.
Because it is an important part when it comes to whey blends, and I think that there is a slight difference between the two that the viewers should know about. What are your thoughts on the versatility of Rule 1 Whey Blend versus USN?
I mean, they are very similar. I personally, they're pretty similar, to be honest. They both sludge up quite well.
I think the flavor in the sludge is better with USN because it's not as sweet. So when you're sludging and you're mixing it up very concentrated effectively, it's just a nicer flavor than Rule 1. Sometimes I find Rule 1 is it's like too almost chemically sweet in the sludge.
Yeah, I agree with you. I had the chopped caramel in the USN sludge, and that was probably one of the best sludges I've had.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's really good.
It's amazing.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, and I think in terms of, and then you kind of take the sludge and you can make protes or you can make pancakes or all those sorts of things. I think just because of that flavor profile, I personally prefer using USN in those sorts of different capacities as opposed to just a drinking protein. I think in terms of versatility, they both sludge, they both cook. You can make protein pancakes with both of them, so it's very much the same.
Yeah.
I just think that the Blue Lab Whey is more suited to more versatile uses than just drinking, whereas I think Rule 1 Whey Blend is a really good drinking protein, but not a whole lot else apart from that.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think cooking-wise and sludging, I think USN is probably a bit better.
Yeah.
But I think Rule 1, definitely the better probably drinking protein. The only thing sometimes for some people, not me, the digestive enzymes in USN is going to set some people off.
Yeah, well, for some people it's good, right? And then some people, digestive enzymes not so good. It almost causes digestive issues.
Yeah.
And I think that, if you're comparing, if you're making a purchasing decision and you're the value for money is very similar, a lot of similar flavors, which direction am I going to go in? I think probably the digestive enzyme is for some people going to be a make or break,
100%.
right? If you want pH-stable lactase in there to help your body digest the naturally occurring lactose in the whey protein concentrate element of these proteins, you're going to go the USN. If you want to completely stay away from digestive enzymes, you're going to go the Rule 1.
100%.
And that's pretty much it. Brandon, do you have any final thoughts, man?
Yeah, I agree. It'd be interesting to see the percentage split of the different types of protein because you said USN's primarily isolate, but I think it sludges better. I know that it definitely tastes better in sludge. I like the subtleness of the flavors. It definitely is more versatile in other things in your oats, your sludges, and things like that. But yeah, usually primarily concentrate will win that battle. But yeah, it's very interesting. I agree.
There you go. Guys, this Sup Wars has been won. Rule 1 Whey Blend 2-1 with the win over the newcomer from South Africa, USN Blue Lab Whey. Brandon, thank you very much for your supreme adjudication.
Thank you.
Vince, thank you for the battle.
Oh, you're welcome.
Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the MJ Fitness YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notification on your mobile, your cell phone, your desktop PC, your smart TV, and whatever other device you are watching this video on, so you don't miss a beat when it comes to all these new editions of Sup Wars and everything else we've got happening here on the channel. Guys, that is Sup Wars, where we come to and from Vince.
MassiveJoes.com.